Yes, today we're going to be doing the exponential, and this is the equation we want to work. So what we need to do first is just put 3 to the x minus 4 to the x square equals all of this in here square. 12 to the x minus 16 to the x square. Then we're going to get again 3 to the x minus 4 to the x, everything square, is equal, well, this right here is going to be 12 to the x minus 16 to the x. Then we can write this again like 3 to the x minus 4 to the x square is equal, we can write it as 3 to the x times 4 to the x minus 4 to the x times 4 to the x. And we can write this like this, 3 to the x minus 4 to the x square. And this we could write this as, we have a common 340, so we can write this as 4 to the x times 3 to the x minus 4 to the x. And now we can move everything to one side, to the left side, and set everything to 0. And we're going to have 3 to the x minus 4 to the x square minus 4 to the x times 3 raised to the x minus 4 to the x equals to 0. And when we have that, you see how we have these two factors right here? This one, this one here, they're pretty much the same, except one is square. We can say that u, right, is equal to 3 to the x minus 4 to the x. So then, if that is the case, we can say that this right here, u square minus 4 times u. And we can set this equal to 0. Right? So now, we can go ahead and we can say that u is equal to 0. We can write this in this form like this. Let me write it like this. U square minus u, I'm sorry, this is to the x right here. We can say that this is u square, u minus y to the x. We can set this equal to 0. So we can say that we could try u is equal to 0. U is equal to 0, or u minus y to the x is equal to 0. U minus is equal to 0. So let's go ahead and try first. U is equal to 0. This is the first one we're going to try. So we're going to say that 3 to the x minus 4 to the x is equal to 0. So 3 to the x is equal to 4 to the x. And if we divide 4 to the x over 4 to the x, well, this here is 1. This right here, we could use the natural log. And we can we could write this in this form like that. 3 to the 4 to the x is equal to 1. Now we could say x times the natural log of 3 to the 4 is equal to the natural log of 1. We know what the natural log of 1 is, so I'm going to go ahead and write this natural log of 3/4 as the quotient of the natural log, which will be x is equal to the natural log of 1 over the natural log of 3 minus the natural log of 4. So x is going to be 0 because natural log of 1 is 0. Then we could go ahead and try u minus u 4 to the x is equal to 0. This statement right here. U minus 4 to the x is equal to 0. So we could go ahead and say that u is going to be 3 to the x minus 4 to the x, then minus 4 to the x is equal to 0. So now we could write this 3 to the x. Well, I know this is going to give me, I'm going to get an 8 right here. So it's going to be 2 times 4 to the x is equal to 0. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move everything, all of this right here. So this is minus right here. Minus because I have the minus right here in front of the 4. Move it to the other side and it's going to be 2 times 4 to the x. Okay, so now I can just get this side here divided by 4 to the x. Bring it over here, divided by 4 to the x. I can cancel this. This is going to be 1. 2 times 1, that's going to be give me 2. And right here, I'm going to write this in this form like this. 3 to the 4 to the x. Well, I'm going to use the natural log and the quotient rule. So this is going to be x times natural log of 3 to the 4 over natural log of 2. Now I'm going to use the quotient law for logarithm, and it says that natural log of 2 is equal to the divided by the natural log of 3 minus the natural log of 4. And this is the value for x right here. If you enter in your calculator natural log of 2 divided by natural log of 3 minus natural log of 4, you're going to get the value for x. So if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you.